It was in there. Think of a giant splinter. It's just in there. Yeah.
Got penetrated.
And like the doctor couldn't get it out.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry, man.
The doctor couldn't.
What was he doing?
Get it
Did
out.
he have like pliers?
Yeah, and he was trying to get it out, couldn't do it. So he sent me home. He's like, "Sorry, you're gonna have to wait till your body like pushes it out a bit further." And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" and so my mom went and got this fucking like medical tar that like I don't know how to describe it. It was like a paste, and she put that shit on it, and it just like it sucked it out. Like it just like pulled it to the roof, and then we pulled it out.
Pulled it to the roof.
My mom's a fucking better doctor than this guy. And that was just like one of the weird injuries. Hey, welcome back to the Lazy Day podcast. I'm your host, Corey, and I will be talking with Alex and Jared during the show. We're just a few lazy guys over here that have strong opinions about pretty much anything. In today's episode, you'll hear about our childhood pants shitting stories, some of our favorite movies and directors, spy cats, tattoos, and much more. We want to thank you for dropping by our show today. And if you have anything on your mind or any questions or just want to shout out to us or talk to us, head over to Twitter or Instagram at Lazy Day Gameplay and hit us up. All right, guys, enjoy the show.
Had a week,
yeah. We've had a week since our first show.
But you came up with Lion King.
Yeah, I did.
As the show notes.
Not much going on this week. Twitter has been lacking.
Russell Westbrook got traded.
Yeah, that
Area
happened.
51 is on and popping. New York had a blackout for like a full day.
New York had a blackout?
The city of New York, there was a blackout for like 12 hours.
I don't really give a shit about
that. For 12 hours.
I'm trying to give you talking points, guys.
Yo, for 12 hours? That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
But let's talk about.
You get, Alec?
I'm not doing nuts.
Exactly. This motherfucker didn't write down a single thing.
Stormin 51. I love how the government has kind of thought it might be sort of serious. Like the Air Force has like come out and made a statement. It's like, if y'all really think like we're gonna actually storm Area 51,
like 80,000 people.
You don't get the internet.
You honestly don't think anyone's gonna show up? Really? Because I think there's going to be some idiots that actually show up. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, no.
They're going to do it, but
no, they're going to like stand outside and just throw a party or something.
I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what it is.
It's literally a meme that has gotten out of hand, and now it's CNN. The meme is like storming Area 51. Yeah, someone created a Facebook page saying like, "Hey, they can't stop us all. September 20th, we're storming 3 a.m. to 6 a.m."
Yeah.
So those are the deets.
So they basically were like, we're all just going to charge Area 51. They can't shoot us all. And we're going to get, and the title is Let's Get Them Aliens.
Yeah. And so it's just like spiraled out of control. You haven't seen the memes? Like,
I've seen the memes, but I'm like, what is this from?
Where did it begin? Yeah. That's the starting point, and it just spiraled.
Meme culture is so shit half the time that exact thing happens where you see a whole bunch of memes and you're like, haha, that's funny. You have no idea what it's in reference to.
Yo, I saw this and it would be hilarious. Like probably in about 10 years or something, memeology will be probably a study in college.
Yeah, probably.
Learning the history and like how they work.
It's probably
it's so now. Weird. Yeah, I think it is actually at like one random fucking college in like Nevada.
Imagine trying to explain Grumpy Cat to like a person in 50 years. Yeah, it just looks mad. So we sent pictures of it to each other. But yeah,
we put words over his face.
Storm in Area 51.
The funniest one I've seen about the 51 thing is it was like it was like a news it was on the news, and it was like a bunch of people Naruto running.
Oh yeah.
And it was like there was like hundreds of people Naruto running, and the thing was in quotes, and it was if we Naruto run, their bullets can't hit us.
Yo, okay.
What?
I don't know if you guys knew this. It's totally off topic, but I just pulled up Twitter. Taylor Swift is starring in a cinema like unfilmed remake of Cats, the Broadway musical, and the very first trailer. It comes out on Christmas.
Cats.
The very first
I
trailer
love
came out,
Cats.
and I was watching it, and it is. I'm so uncomfortable.
Yo,
the way that they look.
I didn't click on it, but it said something about like the fur looking weird.
It looks strange. I'm looking at it now, and it
Judi
looks strange.
Dench, where's Jason Derulo?
Did you see the new It trailer?
Yes, I watched it today. It looks awesome.
Yeah, cool. But Top Gun.
They're remaking Top Gun?
No, it's a sequel.
No, it's like a sequel. It's just called Top Gun Maverick.
Pass.
Inverted.
Pass. Hard pass.
It's like
Dude,
it's not like a remake.
wait.
It's just like Tom Cruise old, still
wanna go to
like
the
flying
Danger Zone?
planes.
The original.
Yeah, it's just like Tom
I don't wanna
Cruise
see all
flying
the
planes still, and they're like, you should be a general by now.
You're almost 60, Tom.
Yeah,
Your body can't take the
Exactly.
G-forces anymore.
and he's
You'll-
just like, fuck
You'll
you.
liquefy.
And so he just puts on his cool glasses and
Shits his
he's
pants every
he's
time
off.
he flies. Speaking of shitting your pants, we left off on a cliffhanger last
We're
week.
getting into that immediately.
Yeah.
Bum,
Because I want to know. I've been thinking about it all week. We ended with you, Corey,
Mhm.
you and your buddies.
Yeah.
And stop me when I'm wrong. You and your buddies.
Stop. You're
Okay.
wrong there. I really don't remember who was
Now he doesn't
there
remember. Now he
with
doesn't
me.
remember.
No, I don't remember
He doesn't
their
wanna
name.
name names.
Like
We're not-
we weren't buddies. It was
You don't
like
have to
just
name
an
names.
after school.
Hey,
these
we're not the
thing.
ops, bro. You can say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I can't remember who was there that day. I don't know. All I remember is little kid, this other
blacked
guy, and me. Yeah.
What grade are you in?
I was in like fourth or fifth. Like I think fifth, and
And
like it was weird that I was there anyways. Like at this after school thing, because like I live so close. I
And
normally just walked home.
give me a setting. Where are you?
We were in the auditorium at Jesse P. Miller, like in the cafeteria / auditorium thing.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
it's you. How many people are there?
Like multiple kids. Like it was like an after school daycare
Okay.
thing. Just why
And
like I don't
then-
know. I don't remember why I was there.
Were you away from like adults,
There was like one or two chaperones there.
but not
You
near
know.
you?
No,
Not near enough to stop the attack that was about.
It's a crime.
it's really not
It
that
was
bad,
fine.
and I don't remember most of it because it was so not bad. So me and this other kid we picked up this smaller kid, younger kid, maybe like second, third grade, and then we like set him in a trash can, and he proceeded to shit himself.
Wow.
Okay,
That's it.
So sad.
so you picked him up,
Picked him up,
put
just
him.
set him.
with
It
ice
wasn't like even a full trash can. It was like practically empty, and we just set him in the trash can. And
This sounds like you guys put a kid in a trash can, which is it's fucked up, but not super fucked up. But then he just shit his pants on his own,
just shit his pants.
like out of fear.
I don't know.
Was it
I
diarrhea?
didn't interview him.
Probably
I didn't inspect the shit. I was just like, this kid just shit his pants.
How did you know he shit his pants though?
See, I can't remember. I just know he did. Whether he said
think-
like I'm shitting my pants or like,
He
I am
announced
shitting
it.
myself.
we like put him in the trash can and then kind of like left him there. He could easily get out, but like I don't know. He like had his mom had to come like right away and like,
Oh my
Mom had
god.
to come, dude.
and then I just left and like went home.
Actually that makes me think that my elementary school was super negligent because I got a lot of like real messed up stories of stuff that happened to me in elementary school, and my parents. I don't think my mom was ever called.
Oh, I had a lot of injuries and whatnot
Have you ever shit your pants?
in elementary school. Not that I remember. No,
Twice.
no, I don't remember shitting my pants.
Okay, beyond that.
I had to shit in like sixth grade or something. I'm pretty sure I left like a brown stain at football practice before.
Okay, so you shit your pants at football practice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you shit yourself in football practice.
Probably.
Don't sugarcoat it.
I left the
Yeah,
brown.
Yeah, I think I
that's
did.
probably shit.
But it was like also like a rainy day, probably. So like it's
Have
all
you-
good. It's just
Yeah,
muddy.
Have you ever,
Just muddy.
Alexander? You pride yourself on it.
I pride myself that I haven't shit myself since I was like 2 years old.
Yeah, before you
Because
knew
I'm
like
not a
what
baby.
shitting yourself was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a baby.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like I like wet my pants more
Absolutely.
than shitting my pants. You know?
But like, have you ever gotten like super wasted? You shit your pants? Pee your pants?
No. Mm-mm.
No, me.
I've waken up with like puke on myself, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Jared, see, me and you, Corey, we're from the same cloth.
Yeah, we're not
fucking-
shitters.
No,
we're
we
not
don't
pants
shit.
shitters.
I'm
Not-
a pants shitter. I've shit my pants a few times.
Now, if we direct the attention to Jared,
I don't
Yeah.
have, but I don't have shame about it. Is the thing. You cannot shame me via this because it was a conscious choice almost every time.
when is the last
basically.
time you shit
A
your
conscious
Yeah.
decision.
Wait,
Okay.
whoa.
Well, conscious choice for one. Like I was a little kid, but the most recent time it happened was when I was 13.
Recent. Okay.
I was 13 was the last time I've had a lot of close calls.
Okay.
And my wife really wants it to happen one day so she can make fun of me for it. But
Seems like you just need to get to the toilet more often.
Do you go
Sort of.
to the toilet?
yes, it's just okay. So which you want to talk about? Which
Yeah,
one?
the most recent one.
Most recent,
when I
yeah.
was 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, I'll tell the elementary school one first because Corey just told an elementary school one. And
No, I want you to start with the most recent, the one that has the most detail, like the freshest.
The one, yeah, the
Oh,
one
I
I can
didn't shit.
remember.
I didn't.
I
forget
need the
for a
freshest.
second. Okay, so I was 13 years old. It was in 7th grade, and
Mhm.
it was a Tuesday.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I recall that specifically because earlier that weekend I started getting like really bad stomach pain,
Yeah.
and my mom was like, "Probably have to use the bathroom," and I was like, "You don't know what you're talking about." So I just did not listen to her at all, and my stomach just hurt all weekend. And going into Monday, it's like still hurt, and then the next day was Tuesday. The next day at school. Anyway, so it was
That's
when
when
I
the
was
deed was done.
when I was in middle school. I used to get up at like 7 a.m. so I could play Tony Hawk's Underground for like an hour before I had to start getting ready for school. Of
Greatest.
course, I fucking love Tony Hawk's Underground.
Goat.
So I was up playing Tony Hawk, and my mom would go to work at like 9:30. And I don't know if you guys were the same because I was a bus rider, but in middle school,
I was not.
because it didn't start till like 9:30, my bus didn't pick me up till like 8:45. So my mom had to leave for work before I had to leave for school. So I had like time where I was just at the house by myself.
Wait, this is in middle school?
Yeah, 7th grade.
Yeah. I was a bus rider. Yeah.
Yeah. So
My mom loved me, so
Because I went to MSK.
that cuts.
wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Hot takes.
Okay.
So we went to Johnson.
Yeah.
Alex and I went to the same middle school for
Mhm.
those who may
Yeah.
not know.
That's
so
where y'all met each other, Pig Boy.
yes,
Yeah,
Boy.
big boy.
So Pig Boy was feeling a little rumbly in his tumblies. So I took a shower, which I always did. That's when I started showering before school because BO. And
Yeah.
I was completely dressed in my school clothes. I don't know if you
In
guys
the
did this.
shower?
No,
Okay.
after the shower.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys did this, but middle school is when I started trying to like pick out outfits a little bit. I still had terrible taste, but I would be like, I'm gonna wear these pants and I'm gonna wear this shirt, and it was always bad. But that was when I started trying.
Well, I went to a school where I had uniforms. So like the most I got was like, do I choose the green or the maroon shirt?
Well, we had to tuck our shirts in.
Yeah.
That was our uniform.
we did too.
That's the
Yeah.
worst.
It's
Yeah.
I'd rather have a uniform than tuck my shirt in. I
Yeah.
wear a sweatshirt.
Wait, so you could wear anything, but you had to tuck it in.
Yeah.
Yes, unless you have like a sweatshirt.
Which is why we wore sweatshirts every single
Every
day.
single day. So people would wear jerseys
Tuck
and
that boy in.
tuck them in. Yeah, have them tucked. And it was so very uncool to have them tucked. So.
I had actually funny segue real quick. 6th grade, my dad bought me a Shaquille O'Neal Miami Heat jersey, like a white one, and he bought me the off-white Shaquille O'Neal Heat Nikes to go with them. So I had I had the shirt, I had the jersey, and I showed up to school to wear it. And it was in
you
6th
couldn't
grade.
ball at all.
They told me I had to tuck it in, like in 6th grade. When I walked in still feeling so fly. It was like the first week of school, and I was like, "Oh yeah, here we go!" And they're like, "Tuck that thing in."
Were you wearing shorts or like pants?
I was wearing jeans.
Jorts.
No, I didn't own jorts.
No, I didn't own jorts either, but Kenny did.
Kenny, your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to
jorts.
let everyone else know who the fuck Kenny is.
My
Kenneth.
cousin, first day of school, He wore jorts and tube socks.
Yo, my brother was rocking that too.
Call
So I mean, no lie.
Call that the Oklahoma starter pack.
Mhm.
That is too funny. Yes. Okay, go on.
So return to the shit story.
Yeah,
So,
return to the shit.
so my mom was leaving for work, and I told her, "Mom, I don't feel good. I think I'm going to stay home." And she was like, "No, you're not. You're going to school." And I was like, "Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm missing a part." So I got out of the shower, put on all my clothes, all my fresh clothes, had to fart, followed through on the fart.
Mm-hmm.
Pooped
Too
my
hard.
pants. Pooped my pants.
Just at your house?
Yeah,
Was it a full on shit, like a solid shit?
It's a wet shit.
What?
Okay, so you sharted.
Yeah, I sharted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I sharted in my pants. So in my mind, well, this day's over.
Yeah.
I'm done. So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm done. I'm done for today.
I started on this. No, this is no.
Yeah, exactly. I'm done. So I got back in the shower.
Yeah. With your clothes on this time to clean up.
Actually, yes, I did get the shower. I did because I was like, I don't want to get shit on the floor.
Yeah.
And I was worried about. So I got in, took them off in the shower, cleaned myself, put them in a plastic bag in my.
Threw them away.
No, I didn't throw them away.
Oh, okay.
I think I washed them. I was poor. We don't throw clothes away.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
You still got them.
my mom would.
So then my mom came in, and I was just like, I was in like my underwear, like sitting on my bed, and she was like, "Why aren't you ready for school?" And I was like, "I'm not going to school today."
I was.
So Alex, you would know, especially, I was a very I did what I was told when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I didn't really talk back, or I basically just did as I was instructed for the most part. So for me, my mom coming in and saying, "Why aren't you ready?" and me going, "Yeah, I'm not going to school," was a big deal. And she was like, "You need to you will be at school." And I was like, "I'm not going to school today."
Did you explain to her what happened?
No, I just said I'm not going to school. I wasn't telling my mom I shit myself for two reasons. One, you're going to tell your mom you shit your pants. Two, she had been telling me it was going to happen all weekend. I'm not giving her the satisfaction of being right in this situation. I already shit myself. That's enough embarrassment.
Right. And three, she probably would have still made you go to school.
She might have tried. So I just refused. I was like, I'm not going. So you're going to get a call. And she's like, you better go to school. And I was like, all right, whatever. She left.
See you later.
I just didn't go to school. I just stayed home. And I remember being grounded when she came home. And I think I told her what happened after like a couple of days because she's aware. Because she did like rub it in my face, and if I ever mention it, she'll like be like, "Told you." But I did tell her what was going on. But at that time, I'm not telling her myself. So
Elementary school. Elementary school shitting.
Which time? Because one of them is really sad.
I want to hear the sad one.
I want to hear the sad one. Everyone wants to hear the sad one.
Can I tell the less sad one first?
But quickly.
Okay, so in second grade, I shit myself in the classroom, and this was the conscious one because we had one of those shared bathrooms, and it was after lunch, and I remember there was like a whole bunch of kids from this classroom that had to go, and a whole bunch of kids from my classroom that had to go, and I was in line, and I asked the teacher if I could go, if someone would take me out to the bathroom, and she was like, "No, you have to wait your turn," and I just couldn't hold it anymore, and I got to the point where I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna do
this is on you, bitch."
So I shit myself. But what was specifically memorable about that one, and it's seared into my head, is in my elementary school, the second grade classrooms were all the way in the back by the library, and the nurse's office was all the way at the front, and the teacher just went, "Well, go to the nurse's office." So I had to walk to the nurse's office, and I had to do the doo-doo shuffle with my legs all wide as I like walked forward.
Was it a solid log?
Yeah. Everyone knew. Everyone knew. The fifth graders were like, "This kid pooped himself." Everyone.
Yeah. Bad one?
No.
This isn't even the sad one. That's horrible.
It was that type of situation with this kid. Like he just like pooped himself, I guess, and we were like,
I mean, it is what it is.
He pooped himself.
Yeah,
you just know. You just know when a kid poops himself.
But being the kid,
you do.
Right? Right? You know.
Yeah, I got a story about it after Jared.
Being the kid who pooped himself, I know that you know. I can't do anything about it. I just got to get here. So anyway, I ended up going to the nurse's office, and they gave me this. They made me change all my clothes for some reason. They were like, "You have to change everything. You can't all your clothes." So I had to go in the lost and found, and I was
have some disease.
I was a husky kid, and the only shirt I could find was a like small shirt with just a picture of a velociraptor on it, and I wore that for the rest of the day. And they didn't even call my mom. So
What'd they do with your shit-filled britches?
They sent them home with me.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dude, so they just kept them in the office all
they-
day
They
long.
put them in a bag, and then I took them back and put them in my
What?
What the
What
fuck?
is wrong with that school? First off, they're making you change all your clothes to like quarantine them, and then they're like, "Yeah, just take your shit-filled clothes back to class, kid."
I mean, they were in like a medical quarantine bag. It wasn't like a Publix bag. But
Yeah, just fucking.
Well, what
tied
are they
to
just gonna
top.
burn them? Port again. You
I
can't
don't
just
know
burn.
what-
clothes.
No,
Wash
have
them or
a
something.
spot like you're a school. Like you think you have like a shit
Washer.
corner.
Shit basin.
Shit
Yeah.
basin.
But that's not even the sad one though.
No, the sad one happened the next year. So
Oh my god,
Third
dude! You must have had a horrible elementary school if you shit your pants twice. One,
I didn't though. That's the crazy.
I know,
thing.
but listen, one, you could get away with that because it's like it was an accident.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
he was in second grade. He shit his pants. It was an accident.
it's understandable. But now you're in
Kid shit
third
their pants.
grade.
Now you're in third grade, and it
Yes.
happens again.
But
Wow.
the reason I got away with it in second grade is because all the fifth graders, they were like out and about from like a field trip. That's why they saw me. They had all graduated. They were gone. There was nobody who remembered this really.
Yeah.
I mean, so the next year, this one's sad because I was getting bullied. That's why I shit myself. So Corey, you're an asshole for sticking that kid in a trash can because I was that kid, and that kid pooed himself, and it sucked.
Call it bullying. Didn't call them names or hit them.
What happened? No, what happened to me
up.
was mean. So my elementary school had this really big, wide like area for recess. Did you guys' elementary schools have like playgrounds?
We had a huge ass space.
So
Yeah,
Huge ass space.
So we had a playground, but it was like it wasn't. I mean, it was a regular sized playground, but there was a whole bunch of empty like lottage around it. And
Yeah, same. Like that was where the PE fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of it was more like mowed and kept up with than other parts of it. And they had a lot of patches of sand spurs.
Yeah.
Those little fuckers that would get stuck in you.
Mhm.
So when I was in third grade, me and a couple other kids were playing with a couple of the older kids. And I think we were playing Pokemon or something like that because we always played Pokemon. And
Nerd.
yeah. So this is probably why this happened.
Definitely playing.
So through some set of circumstances, you remember tabletopping
Yeah.
where you get down and you're talking.
Yeah. For Narnia. Yeah, I get it.
What?
Okay, so when I was drunk in in college, like we had this move. It was that move, but it was like we just yelled for Narnia, and like instead of being passive and waiting for someone to like push you over someone else, we like ran into the legs of people.
Wow.
Jesus.
Great story, Virgin. You make
For
fun of me
Narnia.
for Pokemon and you're here with Narnia references?
For Narnia.
So
Wow.
So anyway, I got tabletopped into a patch of the sand spurs. Like I fell in and they were all in my neck and my hair, all on my like shoulders.
Jeez.
They did call my mom for this one because I think I bled when they were like pulling them out. But when I got up,
Bled a little bit.
Salt, brother.
when I got up out of the pit, I pooped myself.
Out of the pit.
I fell into the pit. We all fell into the pit.
I pooed.
Damn, like solid.
Yeah, but this one was more of like a embarrassed, like sad, like I just can't control my
Like you were
faculties.
just crying.
I was defeated.
You were just crying. And
Yeah,
then-
for sure. I was crying and shitting.
Crying and
I was
shitting.
brought low. I was defeated.
Was it like right when you like got up, or was it in the nurses when they were pulling the things out of you?
It was when I got up. They had to walk me down. I had to do the doo-doo shuffle again.
Were they walking you
Dang.
down and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so."
No, they
Damn.
asked. They asked.
Did
They were like,
you-
"Did you go to the bathroom?" It's like, yeah.
What were some of the like worst? What are some of the worst injuries you had like growing up as a kid?
I never broke any bones or anything. I was born
me
with a
neither.
broken collarbone.
Hmm.
I think the doctor just tried to yank me out sideways.
Fucking get out, you big-headed bastard.
But I never broke a bone or anything. I like rolled my ankles a lot and shit.
Yeah, same. But did you have any weird injuries? Because I've had some weird ass injuries.
I broke
Like-
my arm when I was 2.
Yeah, how'd that
Yeah.
happen?
You know those car seats for bikes?
Mm-hmm.
I was on one of those.
Dang.
My
I
sister
cannot
put
even-
like groceries on like the side, one of the handle things, and it just fell. Then it's
That's
down.
Dang. I like was playing at GT Bray Park with like a friend of mine on those rocks. You remember? Like you could just go over there and like hang out.
Yeah,
on those
yeah,
rocks
where
and
all the
climb on
snakes
them
and
and
shit
shit.
were.
Yeah. And those palm trees with the palm fronds and the long ass thorns. So I rolled over onto one of them and it broke off like an inch deep into my calf,
God.
dude. Like, and it, like I couldn't. It was in there. Think of a giant splinter. It's just in there. Yeah.
Got penetrated.
And like the doctor couldn't get it out.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I'm sorry, man.
It's gonna
The
be
doctor couldn't
What was he
couldn't
doing?
get it
Did
out.
he have like pliers?
Yeah, and he was trying to get it out, couldn't do it. So he sent me home. He was like, "Sorry, you're gonna have to wait till your body like pushes it out a bit further." And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" and so my mom went and got this fucking like medical tar that like I don't know how to describe it. It was like a paste, and she put that shit on it, and it just like it sucked it out. Like it just like pulled it to the roof, and then we pulled it out.
To the room.
My mom's a fucking better doctor than this guy. And that was just like one of the weird injuries. I had a berry fall in my ear. Did I tell you guys that story?
I've heard the berry story.
You've heard this story.
No, I've never heard this story.
So like swear to fucking God all of this is true. So fourth grade maybe. So Jesse P, we had this like open air hallways, like we could just walk around and there was a bunch of trees, and like in this courtyard there's this big ass tree that dropped berries year round like everywhere, and like there's picnic tables and stuff you can eat out there or whatever in between classes. And one day I just went out there and like bent down to tie my shoes or whatever. I was out there tying my shoes and a berry fell in my fucking ear, just blop, just right in there.
How did you have your head when you were tying your shoes?
Dude, I don't know.
Were you laying down like on your side?
perfectly
Yeah.
on your side.
I don't
How do
know.
you tie your shoes?
Swear to God, it fell in there.
And it fell from a tree?
From the tree into my
Like
ear.
deep in your ear.
Deep in my ear, because I couldn't get it out. I couldn't grab it. Like
Oh my God.
if I tried to get it, like it would just like smash it into bits into my ear.
That's what I would have done. I would have
Just like
well, it was a fine paste.
no. So I kind of like did nothing about it.
I can hear
And
photosynthesis.
because I had swimming practice after, and I'm like, dude, I'll just wash it off like in the pool, like it'll come out, like, you know, with the water coming in and out of my ear.
Mhm.
No, it just like inflated into my ear, and so like I had to go to the doctor like that afternoon.
Same
And
Wow.
maybe because they're like, literally, they're like, what the fuck? We can't do anything much about this. And so they literally had to like kind of pop it.
Your mom was like, "Oh, I know what to do."
Yeah. They had to like pop it and like pick out the pieces with pliers and stuff.
What kind of berry was it?
It's just
Like a whole fucking strawberry?
no, it's like a
like a-
tiny like
like the little ones that the girl on trees here. They're like the
Yeah.
little red ones.
that like dye the sidewalk, like they're fucking everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even eat them. They're useless.
No, they just fall
Yep.
and like you step on them
You
and
think you can, but I don't think it does anything.
You're not supposed to?
it's like frowned upon.
Hmm.
It's like, why would you eat that? That's garb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those weren't good.
But yeah, weird injuries.
No, I never really had anything.
Just
dude.
fucking weird.
All my injuries in my youth were emotionally related.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't have too many of that. I
didn't
didn't have too many of that.
Oh, yeah, no, I did. Especially in elementary school. I got more. So
I just buried most of my shit.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I don't address it, but
I didn't have anything weird either.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Oh,
put it
thank
out on the podcast. for
I
the
don't
world
care
to know.
now. I
Yeah,
shit my pants,
it's
but
behind
yeah.
you. It's behind you. So, speaking of our childhood, kind of flash forwarding a bit though. Fucking tomorrow, y'all. Lion King is coming out. Well, tonight. It's dropping tonight.
I don't know the words.
I believe Have you guys listened to the songs at all? The
No, I
new
want to be.
soundtrack?
I want to be completely
I
like virgin.
should, because
there.
it definitely like sounds different from like just listening to the song and not seeing, the movie.
I'm so hype about it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Seth sounds so good, like singing as Pumbaa. or
Pumbaa,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah. Pumbaa was my favorite character
It's so funny hearing him sing now.
because he was the funniest in the movie.
No, I'm excited about it.
But Beyonce and Childish, Donald Glover.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it's gonna
Kills
sound
it.
really
They
cool.
kill it. Yeah, they kill it.
It looks
They kill
beautiful too.
It is. It's gonna be dope. So you guys seen it over the weekend?
I'm going on Tuesday next week because my local
Okay.
movie theater has $5 ticket Tuesdays.
Dope.
I don't know when I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I might go see it this weekend or something.
And then after that is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood the week after.
Yeah, I'm going to see that
next week?
next weekend. Yeah,
That's gonna be dope too.
very, very excited about
Did
that.
you
Some
hear?
good lineup of movies coming out
Did you hear
next
about
month?
Quentin Tarantino saying that if he made a Star Trek movie, it would be like the last movie he ever made?
Every movie he makes is supposed to be his last one.
Yeah, basically. I would love to. Like his creative process must be just insane.
That's how you need to go into like projects and stuff. Like pour yourself into like your art or whatever. Like this needs to be the best like ever. Like if this is the last one, it needs to be the best.
Right.
And like the greats do that.
Where does Quentin Tarantino rank for you? It's Alex's like favorite director. He loves Tarantino.
Yeah, up there for sure.
He's up there as like a collective whole. Like some directors make.
You could judge his stuff individually, and it would still stack up better.
Exactly. Yeah. Good. He's good.
Except, hot take. I didn't love Kill Bill.
I absolutely love Kill Bill.
That's okay.
I absolutely love Kill Bill. It is so fucking good.
It is awesome. It doesn't hold up for me on rewatches.
It's dude. Kill Bill.
It's been a while since I rewatched it, but
every single time I rewatch Kill Bill, I'm like even better. This movie, Kill Bill, is so good. I'm not even fucking with you.
So good.
So good. No, it's insanely good.
What do you think is the best movie you've ever seen? I'm gonna ask Corey.
The best movie.
Because Alex will
I've
have an
ever
answer
seen.
on deck.
Best movie I've ever seen. That's hard. That's hard for me. It is.
Go ahead, Alex.
I don't know if you could do best movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like narrowing it down.
Favorites, I think.
Favorites is a little easier.
Yeah.
But also Alex has a very high opinion of films.
I do.
Mhm.
I'm a snob.
I mean, I do. I like the films. I like the theater. I do.
Like, what's the one we argue about all the time? No Country for Old Men?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, have you seen that one, Corey? No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
That movie is fantastic.
Fantastic.
So good. Amazing film.
I
Alex?
love.
It's good.
It's weird. I like a lot of Heath Ledger movies. Like it's just a coincidence, kind of.
Brokeback.
No, A Knight's Tale.
Oh, Knight's Tale's rad.
Yeah, that's a sweet movie. Like that.
Batman. Dark Knight. Love that.
Wait, yeah.
Love it, love it,
Everyone
love it,
loves
love
Dark
it,
Knight.
love
Have you ever met anybody who doesn't like Dark Knight?
No.
If I do, it's like people that just like don't watch the Batman movies and they're like, meh. And I'm like, well, you should see it because it's fucking good.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Pretty much the best.
On a scale of 1 to like great, it's
What were we talking about the other day, Alex? We were talking about the Matrix.
Yeah.
And whether or not the Matrix, because I don't really like them.
You don't?
Any
of them?
I like the first one because it feels real because the CGI is still like shitty enough that like it feels real.
But
and a lot of it's practical because they had to do practical for a lot of it. But the advances in the CGI from when Matrix to Matrix Revolutions and then from Revolutions to Revelations is so drastic that it's one of the first movies that was almost all CGI, I feel like.
Yeah,
and when
like
you start out with actual effects and then graduate to full CGI, as a viewer, it takes me out of the experience a lot.
But I think what makes The Matrix like a revolutionary film is that it's the CGI for that time, for the first one was so good.
Yeah,
Like now it looks shitty.
blocky.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the stuff still looks really, really good actually, but like it was like way beyond its time.
Yeah, when it came out, it was like the craziest thing people had put on film. But
Mhm.
then in 2003 or whatever, when the second one came out, they were like, "We can do all kinds of stuff."
Yeah.
And then it became a little too much because
You want giant squid machines? Give them to.
I hate those big like nothing but CGI movies. Like I haven't watched a Transformers movie since like the second one. Or like the Fast and Furious. I won't go
As soon
see
as
any of
they lost
I saw
Megan
that,
Fox and Shia LaBeouf, I dropped that.
Shia.
As soon as they got onto Mark Wahlberg, I'm just like, what is this?
Running from your
That
life from Shia
I
LaBeouf.
think the Transformers movies really made me like start appreciating like movies in general and like really like breaking them down like after seeing them or like knowing what's going to be good and actually like reading reviews and seeing like
The Transformers series.
That's
because that's when it happened. I agree because that's when it started happening for me too. Because I saw the first one and was like, that was cool. Lot of CGI in that, and
a lot of boobies.
And then the next one came out, and I was like, wow, even more CGI.
Well, I remember seeing it with Kenny, and then coming home, and I was like, wow, that was awesome. And then I started reading the reviews, and they're like, that was not awesome. It was not awesome. It was really bad. And I'm like,
maybe I'm just wrong.
I was like, am I wrong about this? What were the Transformers movies just shit? Yeah, they were.
Yeah, the first one was like to me is the only one that has like rewatchability.
Yeah, I feel like most movies are like that though.
Yeah,
I am,
except for Terminator.
Series wise, except for like Terminator. They announced the new one.
No,
James Cameron.
No,
James
there
Cameron.
are exactly 2 Terminator movies. No more, no less.
T1, T2.
T1, T2 are the only 2 that matter. I will give you a pass on Salvation just because it has Christian Bale in it, and Christian Bale is really good in it. Other than that, you can keep T3. You can keep them all. T1 and T2. And T2 might be one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, T2 is awesome.
T2 is so
I love T2.
Cool.
The earlier ones.
Who do you love?
Who do you love?
Arnie. Love? Yeah.
I love Arnie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is probably one of my favorite celebrities.
Awesome, dude.
He's so cool.
He's a great person.
Have you seen Pumping Iron?
Yeah.
He's funny, dude.
I watched that way back
then. That's super cool, dude.
His way of like ribbing people, and like my favorite part is when he's teaching the smaller guy how to work out, and he's like, now remember, when you are lifting, yell as loud as you can when you flex so that the judges will be impressed by you. And the guy's like, ah! Yeah, good. And then he leaves, and I'm just like, that's not true. I made that up. Or when he's like messing with Lou Ferrigno, as Lou's like, I'm just trying to do my weight. and he's like, Arnie, please, I'm just trying to do my pump, Arnie.
Lou Ferrigno sucks, dude.
No, Lou Ferrigno's cool.
No,
he's cool.
Call me Hulk one more time.
I put him in the sleeper hold. I love Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, pumping iron is really cool. I've always been fascinated by those like, because bodybuilders and like weightlifters, they do crazy stuff with their bodies, and it's very interesting to see.
They do.
There's another one on Netflix. I don't remember what I think it's called Generation Iron. But I watched the whole thing because I was on like a weird I'm gonna watch bodybuilder video kick. And
naturally,
there's a really funny part in it where one of the bodybuilders is riding a horse. So just imagine like a man
on a horse.
Imagine a man made out of boulders.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on top of this equine animal that is not prepared for his size. Mm-hmm. And he's wearing like a cowboy hat and like a way too tight vest, and he's talking about the competition. He's like, I feel great. I've never felt better. In fact, there's no way I'm losing. Yeah. And he shots his horse, and the horse starts running. And then the next scene is just the horse going, oh shit, and rearing, and the guy just flying off the horse. Like on camera, the camera just catches all this, and he just goes, boom, and just falls on the fucking ground, like 10 feet away. And the camera guy's like, you okay? He's like, I broke my hip. Absolutely amazing.
I can't be in the show anymore.
Here's a question: would you ever take steroids?
No.
Would I take steroids?
Yeah.
Not.
What if there weren't like if you knew there weren't like if they made them without health like conditions? Would you just like get like?
No.
How big would you go?
I'll do a mini dose.
No.
I would do a couple.
I'll do a mini dose.
I would do a couple just to get like a little shredded.
Yeah, just a little shredded. Just a little shredded.
I mean,
I've just seen like all of the like gross shit like that can happen.
no, he's saying if you take all that shit away,
Yeah.
would you do it?
So
It's just completely healthy.
It's like if heroin wouldn't kill you, would you do heroin?
no,
no.
because
steroids.
that shit would make you crazy.
If
Yeah,
you knew
heroin. I've seen a lot of heroin junkies and they're like crazy as fuck.
No, I'm talking about steroids.
He's talking about steroids.
Yeah,
Steroids.
I'm just saying he gave me a look when I said like they were crazy. I'm like,
Steroids.
Steroids.
yeah, steroids. I would, like you said, mini dose.
Around.
Yeah.
Mini dose.
I would probably do a lot of mini doses.
No.
I'm trying to get that Christian Bale American Psycho look.
But he's not bulky. He's just shredded. That's
what I want.
That requires diet and exercise.
He's
not
lean.
Steroids.
No.
That's lean. You would if you did steroids, you would look like
That's fit.
Arnie, not Christian Bale.
Yeah, but there's
steroids don't make you fit.
That's not a thing.
They make you big.
Special steroids.
I mean, yeah.
You still have to do cardio if you want to get that shredded.
Fuck
Christian
cardio.
Bale look.
Never.
I hate cardio.
Nobody likes cardio.
Except for the fucking crazy people.
Like CrossFit. You ever watch those CrossFit competitions?
Yeah, my
Why?
dad watches them all the time.
What are you getting out of this?
You want to throw out your back or break your shoulder?
Like I can run with a bag the farthest. That's an extremely specific skill.
I probably could though.
Bro, they do that. They like put
What kind of a bag?
like weight
Like a
bags
sandbag.
Sandbags that like weigh 75 pounds and they just pick them up and run with them. And like,
Yeah.
cool. All right, that's awesome. When are you ever going to use that?
All the time.
Shut
all
up.
the time.
Bag lift? We're talking bag lifts?
Bag lifts?
Yo, if you're a construction person, like you can become the best fucking construction person.
If you work at Publix?
Or muscle ups. Have you seen those where they do a pull up and then go over the bar and press themselves up?
Yeah.
What is
why?
this?
All right, Natalia Romanoff, chill out with the fucking
Hardcore
balance
hardcore parkour, dude. They're just getting ready to like pull themselves up on the next balcony that they gotta scale up.
Do you remember when parkour was like a hit thing that like summer?
Oh yeah,
Like
I loved it.
2007?
So I went to church camp and they had their flip on like parkour during that. Yeah, it was like around 2008. Like
I can't imagine
2009.
just a bunch of weird Christians doing like flip shit.
It was extreme walking. Okay, like it was extreme
for the Lord.
walking. Extreme walking.
Extreme missionary walking.
And you throw up the X with it. Extreme walking.
You guys really did
And
that?
it was
You are.
I was so into it because like I was just like fuck it, like it was just something funny to do because like we were like extreme walking
seriously though,
and we would just like walk up.
Answer the question.
We'd jump down like 3 stairs and be like extreme.
Why'd you stop serving the Lord?
When did you lose your virginity?
College freshman year.
What's the date?
I called Jared.
He did. He called me right after.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I sang the song.
He did.
What song?
I just said copyright. We can't.
Why didn't you call
sing it,
me?
but yeah.
I don't think you guys were that tight then.
We weren't that tight then.
Pretty tight.
2011? No, that was like freshman year.
2011?
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with you.
Did you help move me? I wish it was you.
Yeah,
Instead
you
of
didn't. You didn't come
that
with
other
us
guy
to Mississippi.
I wish it was you and not that other guy.
That
This
was
guy?
no. I went.
No, I him, the other guy.
That was to move you.
Yeah, he was going to college in Hattiesburg, so we told you.
Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
We told you multiple times because we wanted you to come, and you were like, "Yeah, maybe," and then you just didn't.
Well,
So
the other guy was there.
I still went.
All because he had the other car.
That car was so important to our high school.
It wasn't even that car. It
wasn't that car, but he helped me move some stuff, and
He did.
so like Jared and him could come. It was mainly to get Jared back home.
It was mostly so I could go with Corey.
It was. He was the transporter.
The whole trip was basically built around me being able to go
with
going to
me
Hattiesburg
and get a ride
and then
back.
meeting to have a way back from Hattiesburg because
Yeah.
we went up there and
Went to New Orleans.
we went to New Orleans. We got stuck. We got attacked by raccoons in like Panama City,
Yep.
and
And my car got dead.
We slept in Corey's car and forgot to turn it off, so the battery died.
My God, it was the worst. It was so hot.
So
It was
hot.
So hot.
It was fun, and then
It does
yeah.
not sound fun.
It was fun.
I'm glad I did.
And we tried to buy like cigars or something in Alabama, but couldn't.
yeah,
Because you had to be 19, and we were like, the fuck?
What?
This weird ass place. Yeah.
Backwards ass.
and then
Yeah, I know.
we stayed in his grandparents' barn for like 4 or 5 days.
What? Sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
No, it was sick. The
No, it
barn
was a
was
guest house. It was
like
like
a
a
guest house. But
it's
it
a
looked like a barn.
cousin. It was a cousin barn. Like
was
there was
like-
just beds. It
Yeah,
was
there
just
was like
beds.
8 beds upstairs, and we just
Yep.
pushed a bunch together. I remember we got really drunk on Captain Morgan that one night. And we watched Rockstar,
Mhm.
I
like the
love
whole movie.
Rockstar.
Yeah, we watched like the
Wasn't
whole movie.
it? It was like Shark Week too, and we did
And
like shots. We
we were-
did Shark
yeah.
Week shots.
I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, but like I'm a non-aggressive conspiracy theorist. I don't like the ones that are too like sad that are like
So you're not a Unabomber, but
no, I don't like the ones where they're like New World Order, nothing you do matters. I like the ones where it's like, hey man, sometimes the government does weird stuff.
yeah. No, I'm on that same page. Like it's true. It is true. The
So
government does
I
some
mean,
pretty shady stuff.
so I was reading, as I sometimes do, I was reading about some CIA operations that they did during the Cold War because they were just doing all kinds of wonky shit.
Yeah.
And I found out that in some point, I think it was the early 80s, they had this thing where in order to infiltrate the Soviets and record them, they were going to use cats. So they were taking stray,
I saw.
I feel like I've also heard about
they
this.
were taking cats, they were cutting them open along the
Mhm.
spine,
Maybe I haven't heard about this.
implanting recording devices along their spinal column with a
Yeah.
microphone that poked into their ear
Mhm.
so that they could like hear stuff. And the very first cat that they ever officially got this ready for, they were like, all right, we're going to take Mittens down to the park and we're going to let
Mittens
her
is ready.
record these Soviet boys on the bench. And as soon as they let the cat out of the cage, it got hit by a car and died.
Oh my god.
Dang, imagine like how much money they put into that.
Right?
It was like millions probably.
Right?
Yeah.
And oh shit. Oh, fuck.
Like the whole
God
recorded
damn it,
device.
Mittens.
Fucked up, dude.
I told you to block the traffic.
Like JFK. I read all about JFK shit. I
Mhm.
love that stuff. It's crazy though, like
Yeah,
how
we
many
could spin off into some conspiracies, bro, if you want to talk about that. We can
it's
have
crazy.
we can have a conspiracy episode.
My conspiracy theory is that his head just did that.
Oh, just exploded? Yeah, that's a good theory.
Just-
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
spontaneous human combustion. It's actually a real thing.
That is a
and,
thing,
like,
but I don't
there's
think that's what happened to JFK.
no.
You've never heard of spontaneous human combustion?
No.
Oh yeah, people just
Oh.
blow up.
no,
Yep.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
Yes, there has
It is
No,
real,
they
dude. I'm telling you.
not.
and
Okay.
You
Yeah.
seen it?
I've seen the
I
aftermath.
haven't seen it.
I've seen the aftermath.
You've
You can
seen
see the
just a lot
pictures
of
of the
blood?
aftermath. No, it's an exploded human body.
Yeah.
Is there
It's, like,
any
it's just like a
video?
black.
No, it's like pictures.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
weird.
Of after the fact. So how else would they have?
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's
I
not-
understand that that's not evidence. There's
It's
other
rare.
evidence. The pictures,
Super
but-
rare.
Yeah, no shit. I've never seen a fucking body explode.
Just because
It's
you
happened.
haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
You haven't
Happened.
seen it.
No.
I've seen the
No.
report. I've seen the reporting
You've
on
seen
it
it
happening.
blood.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
a
little
thing.
bit of blood.
Spontaneous human combustion. That's a thing.
I feel like there'd be more blood if a head
It's all of
exploded.
your body.
Yeah, it's not
What?
like a bomb going off on near
not
you.
standard.
It's your
It's
body.
Your brain explodes. It's your whole body.
Yeah, it's your body like just going.
No, you guys have got. I don't get got.
All right. Well, anyway, so JFK, there's all those crazy conspiracy theories. One of the ones that I found out about very recently is there's a famous actor whose father said that he killed JFK.
A
Mm.
famous actor.
A very famous actor, actually. Like you both know this person.
Mm.
Bill Gates.
No, Bill Gates would have killed him himself.
Who is it?
Woody Harrelson.
So Woody
Woody
Harrelson.
Woody
Harrelson's
Harrelson's
dad.
father was a hitman for like the mob.
I
And-
can see it.
And when he was he like held up a bank or some shit, and he like confessed to murdering JFK. He probably didn't, but he confessed to it.
Probably didn't.
But that's crazy. Woody Harrelson's dad was a hitman.
Man,
Yeah.
I love White Man
That's
Can't Jump.
interesting.
Isn't that movie sick?
Yeah, the movie is super sick.
That's nothing to do with what we're talking
Yeah.
about, but I love that movie.
That's a sweet movie. I like that.
Mhm. Great movie.
Words, foods that start with Q, Alex. I can't.
Quiche.
Quail. I can't do a Rosie Perez.
Quail egg.
Quail.
You got a tattoo, Corey?
No, I want one.
What are you gonna get?
Well, the stereotypical like forest forearm tattoo that like goes up from my wrist to my elbow, but it's the Battle of Endor. There's like little hints to it, like you'll see some Ewoks in there,
I got a tree.
an ATST,
Tree.
I got a tree.
but it goes like around my entire forearm. Like
I'm getting another tree actually on this side.
That is what I want. And then like other ones, I want knuckle tattoos. Honestly,
Figured out what. Dude, I want finger tattoos so bad. Just one. I want one.
Ew.
I want
knuckle
one
tats.
finger tattoo.
I would get knuckle tats over a finger tattoo.
No, I just want one.
That's like
I want a knuckle
Okay, just one.
what's a knucker?
knuckle tattoo.
What am I gonna
A
say?
finger tattoo is awful. Unless you're like
I
a
don't know. I've got a couple
girl, a
decisions.
chick tween.
I like it.
I've
I mean,
got a
you don't
couple
have any. So what
knuckle
do you?
tattoo
Like,
decisions.
I'm definitely not getting one on my finger.
you won't get one ever.
So
I
one's
probably-
like
Actually, I was thinking about getting one, and it's just Slayer on the side of my face.
Slayer.
you're-
Yeah, that's a
you're
good one.
You're never gonna get a tattoo.
You guys,
You'd be like that rapper Blueface. He literally got like $100 bill tattooed on the side.
yeah,
of his
no,
face.
I don't think I could do it.
They're all copying Gucci Mane.
Yeah,
with the ice cream
Gucci
cone
was
over
the
the
first. So
No.
win or die on the Knucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, because that's what I'm about. You gotta win when you die.
What
If you ain't
ever
first,
won?
you last.
if you don't win, you're gonna die.
What if
You
you won?
gotta keep pushing yourself. You gotta win.
Can't say win
gotta
or
win.
die without having.
I
Yo,
mean-
I've won shit. Fuck off.
you
I've won.
would be in the or die category.
Yeah, you would just die.
Or it says like don't quit, but then the like NT.
You are
it
not serious.
Yes, the NT has a mark through it, right? Like a slash mark. And the QU has a slash through it. So it just says do it.
I hate your guts.
Wow.
You're not serious about that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I would seriously get that.
On your knuckles?
Or yeah,
Don't get
on my
any
knuckles.
Hands, dude.
Or
It's so bad.
because I want to be a chef, I want to open up my own restaurant. I want to get like little
That's not the coolest tattoos.
food images on
Yeah.
my knuckles, like a slice of cheese, like a burger. A
Dude,
Don't
chicken-
get it on your
chicken wing.
knuckles. Get that somewhere else.
No, I mean it only makes sense like
Get
on my
on your hands.
knuckles.
Get on your
Bad,
hands.
dude.
Get them
So
on your
bad.
hands.
You're
Those
gonna-
look sick.
You're gonna do tiny icons like
No,
on your
those look-
chest.
Those look sick. I watch a lot of.
But no,
I
they're
watch
so
a lot of
bad.
Top Chef, and those guys
Yeah.
always have food tattoos. and
Great
they
chefs, yeah,
look
always
so
have great tattoos.
so sick.
So that's what I want. Yeah.
I'm jealous of
Oh.
chef tattoos.
I also
I
want a
was-
Rastafarian manatee.
That's a little.
You can't get a
out there.
fucking that's really dumb. But you
I mean,
can't
it
get.
I get a
reminds me
man.
of-
get a
Reminds me
man-
of where I grew up.
I'd get a manatee.
And like I would put like the dreads and like the glasses on them because
I would do that.
Yeah, why that?
420 blaze it, bro. Like the fuck.
I'd get an outline of a manatee, just a small one though. But I do that.
That's so
since we're
gay.
We're from Manatee County.
That's so gay.
I wouldn't get either of those.
You're
Get
never
a
gonna.
fucking
tattoo,
infinity.
so it
You're gonna get
doesn't
an
matter.
infinity symbol on your ankle, bro.
How is it any different
Okay.
than you saying I want to get a Rastafarian manatee? I'm not gonna get a whole big.
It's
manatee.
gonna be
I-
like a cool artwork. It's gonna be like on my shoulder or something.
It's not gonna look cool because there's no way that
Looks
can
so
look
cool.
Hey,
Oh, it can-
don't.
Have you never seen like a little cartoon like manatee with a top hat and like I'll send you a picture and it'll make sense.
Whatever you do, don't do it.
Don't do it. Exactly.
Don't.
See, I didn't even think about that. I can do that to people
yeah.
now. Hey.
You have to get it on his hand. So when people say,
Don't.
don't do it.
Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's gonna be like that sounds like a scene in a movie where it's like, one time I made a rash decision You know what I say to people when they send me that now? Don't do it.
And everyone says it with me at the same time. Like it becomes a catchphrase. It's don't do it. And they all clap for me.
Is it? So since we're talking about tattoos as friends, because we've all known each other for a really long time, right?
Yeah, as lovers.
That's a separate podcast.
It's friends.
If Corey got a tattoo, Corey, if you got a tattoo.
Yeah, which I will. As soon as I can afford it.
If you got a tattoo and we told you, would you be mad at us if we told you we thought it sucked?
Well, see, the whole point would be like to get it well enough and it wouldn't suck. I wouldn't get something sucky on my body that I didn't think would like looked really cool.
Yeah.
And I think it like I'm gonna send you this picture because you're like, I think you hating on my whole Rastafarian manatee thing, but it all fucking makes sense once you see this picture. Okay? Because like it's cartoony, it looks cool.
I just don't get the Rastafarian part.
But think of because literally because I like weed.
Yeah, I get that. But you can do like all kinds of different stuff to the manatee.
Yeah, you can. Look at the photo. It's like
that's kind of cool. See, I feel like you're artistic enough that you would get something.
Yeah, see, that's kind of cool. But think instead of the top hat, it's like the.
No, that's a cool looking manatee.
The Jamaican like
that
do rag with the.
Yeah, I would get this exact manatee. This is actually super tight.
That's really cool. The Rastafarian one is not cool.
Okay,
and you're like a creative person, so like
I'm gonna get this before you, so that you're confident.
It would look cool.
Definitely don't get hand tattoos. Like people that have hand tattoos should have like a fuckload of other tattoos first.
Yes, that's my go-to. Like my first won't be my knuckles.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I disagree. I think that if you're gonna get a tattoo and you want to start small and get one that's
knuckles are one of the most painful ones.
Yeah, it would hurt, but it's very small and not extremely noticeable unless you point it out a lot of the time because I'm not looking at people's hand.
The first one that I do want to get is the forest. And that's it's big. It'll take multiple like stops. And
the only part of mine that hurt was when they got near the like crease here.
Yeah.
It's all other than that is fine.
It's all joint related. Like the closer you get to a joint as it hurts the most.
I know. I have one.
Yeah.
He does have one. He's the only one.
Yeah. I'm literally just like when I have the money to get the one that I want, which is going to be expensive.
I've wanted to get another one ever since I got this.
I would get the only one I would consider getting would be a like classic like biker mom tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, that would look cool.
Yeah.
Like despite like people like shitting on it sometimes, like it's classic. If you get it nice.
Yeah, I think it would look cool.
I like it.
And also like in the future, I might get my dad or something,
like the American traditional like eagle.
Yeah.
With the super hard lines and those look super cool. I would get that.
Yeah, one of my good friends and ex-roommate, like he was really into the American traditional like dark lines, like bright colors and that whole like pinup vibe style. And he drew his own like small tats like all around like a sleeve and it looks so cool. He has like a lighthouse, a pirate ship, like an anchor.
Like Goonies tattoo.
Yeah, you got to get a Goonies.
Goonies tattoo.
What is it going to be? Just like it says Goonies?
No, I'm still figuring it out.
We workshop ideas one
Their
night.
like logo would be cool.
Like a skull with like the two eyes and then in one of the like one eye Willie, but like one of the eyes or the only eye has
silhouette of the ship.
Yeah, silhouette of the ship.
I saw a poster where the outline of the teeth is the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought looked really sick, but that would be kind of hard to do, I think. And then I wanted to just say "Never Say Die" somewhere in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's my shit though.
Never Say Die. That would be cool. That'd be cool. But yeah, I do want to get tats. I do. I think about it often. I really want my first one, but it's going to be expensive. Well. It's going to be expensive. My first one.
Probably.
Thank you guys again for dropping by the Lazy Day podcast here. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. If you have any questions or just want to drop us a line, head over to Twitter or Instagram @LazyDayGameplay and hit us up. All right, guys, till next week.